When building the coal bin, the first step is to cut the various pieces of strip wood to size using the template as a guide. The strip wood sizes are given in the directions and noted here on the template for you as well. After the different pieces are cut, stain and weather them to your preference or use the methods that I suggest in the directions. Then take the 3x10 boards that make up the walls and begin to position them over the template. There are dashed guidelines that are provided on the template for you so you can position them correctly. The boards alternate short and long all the way up. And the reason they do that is when you put the four walls together, the corners will interlock like fingers. And that's what will form the corners of the walls. Just work your way all the way up the wall, positioning them very carefully. You want to make sure you're very precise, getting these boards exactly aligned with the guidelines as they are indicated. This makes the construction of the walls that much easier if they're positioned correctly. Over here on this side I have one that's already been assembled, and once you have the boards laid out correctly, use a straight edge to hold them flat and apply a thin strip of blue painter's tape to hold the boards in position so they won't move. Once that's done, it's time to glue on the vertical posts. If you use my weathering method, there is some wax, some shoe wax that is on the wood, and that prevents the wood glue from getting to the wood. The way you do that is take your metal straight edge, line it up with the sight lines for the vertical posts, and gently scrape away the wax, exposing some of the raw wood underneath where the post will be glued. And do this for both positions on this wall. Then you take your vertical post, which again will have wax on it if you use my method, and gently scrape off some of that waxy surface to expose the raw wood underneath. Apply a thin bead of glue right along there. Once that's done, then using these dash lines as your sight lines, position the upright post. Position the other one here. And then once you're satisfied with their placement, lay a weight on top of this to hold it all flat and allow it to dry thoroughly. Once that is done, gently pull up the blue painter's tape so that the wall comes loose, and then you're ready to begin assembling the bin.